Taurus, welcome back to another round of readings. You're in the number 2 spot this week for the second most viewed videos last week. So thank you so much and congratulations. Couple housekeeping issues. The channel has reached over 1,000 subscribers over the past weekend. So a big shout out to all of you who made this happen. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you and your support. I've noticed that comments have gone missing from some of the videos. So I don't know if people have deleted them or if YouTube has malfunctioned in some way, shape, or form. But just know if you posted something and it's gone or I haven't responded, that's not on my end. I really do aim to respond to every single comment, unless, of course, I don't want to validate negativity. Let's put it that way. Okay, so yeah, so please know that's not intentional. If there's no comment, either you are being rude, which I can't imagine. I mean, that's like one person out of 1,000 people, literally. They don't usually stick around too long. And I guess it's possible that someone does delete a comment after leaving it. In any event, I'll try to stay more on top of it too and then get to those comments, within a day or two. Yeah. Anyways, enough chatting. Let's get on with your reading here, Taurus, and see what this week has to offer you. It's funny. I usually get jumpers at this point, but nothing. And of course, interesting. This one kind of came out like this, kind of sideways. I feel like leaving it upright. Just feels like the right thing to do. This is the Seven of Wands. It feels like you're on the defense about something. This card to me always carries the energy of like 1,000 people coming at you at once and you're just like, everyone just stop, like, whoa. So I don't know if this is something going on in your personal life or your career where you're feeling like you have to kind of hold the masses back, and feeling a bit overwhelmed and kind of bewildered. But the Page of Swords right next to it, Page of Swords is generally communication coming in, a message being delivered is how it feels. And the community, sometimes it can be referred to as the spying card as well, like someone keeping tabs on you. But honestly, I feel like it's communication coming in, if I'm being honest. What else do we got here? We've got the Death card. Oh, we've got a lot. The King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, good Lord, and the Six of Wands. Okay. With the Star at the bottom, that's a welcome relief to see that. Holy doodle, that's a lot of cards. How am I going to split these up? I'm just going to start talking and it'll be known. It'll be known for sure. So communication coming in with regards to something where you're feeling like you have to like keep everybody back. Could it be a rumor going around of some sort? With the Death card there, this is all about something that's dying, not literally, folks, but something that's changing, let's say, transforming so that something new can come in and it's welcomed. It can be scary. It can be that kind of situation where you're like, oh, I don't want to do this sort of thing. There's some hesitancy there, but just know that, in my humble opinion anyhow, and as an intuitive reader, it means that something needed to change, so something better could come in, okay? The Death card is coming towards the King of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn energy. And personally, I always see King of Pentacles as Virgo. And I do love that energy. This Virgo or earth sign, or just the type of person. It can just be the energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be, their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. This can just be somebody's personality, right? There's someone that have not had an easy life, but they've definitely made the best of it, Taurus. And Taurus, this actually could be you. But someone who's not had an easy life, again, who's made the best of it. There's something in this deck that makes me feel like this King of Pentacles kind of has everything and nothing at all. I think there's a void, there's a sense of emptiness, there's a sense of something missing despite having all of the material needs that anyone could ever want. Very comfortable, not necessarily wealthy, although it can be, but certainly, very comfortable. Opulence in some cases. I'm just getting a sense that there's some pain here. I'm just looking at this foot with the armor on it, and it's almost like, like I'm going to show you a little piece of me that not everyone gets to see, that I've kind of guarded through the years or through time. That's the energy that I'm getting from that. Judgment is always about a reckoning or a decision being made. And then we've got the Four of Wands next to that. So some kind of decision being made that leads to a happy union or a celebration of some sort. This can represent birthdays, anniversaries, the birth of a child. For some folks, it can represent, twin flame unions with the 1111 there. I don't feel that in this case. Not at this point anyhow. It's more of like two people coming together to unite, to become even more powerful, stronger together than they would be apart. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, kind of similar to Sagittarius's reading. Only really in the way of these two cards. Same kind of placement. There's something here about feeling left out in the cold. I feel like this needs to come down here. Okay. There's a lot of people involved in this. I'm getting that energy where I'm feeling confused. And that generally means that there's a lot going on, a lot of people, a lot of players in the game here, and it's convoluted. Because not every reading is like this. It happens, probably I would say one sign per cycle that I do, it feels like this. I'm just going to take a moment, Taurus. Fast forward if you don't care for the pauses here. But I really want to settle into this. I want to do this reading justice. Still getting the same thing in this top row about something coming in, communication coming in, a message being delivered to you or about you that's left you on the defense, and it's created this change, this transformation, which would have been difficult and kind of left you in a position where you had to make a decision possibly, or people were leveling judgments against you. I really feel like that's kind of the intuitive hit I was getting earlier, is people leveling judgments against you with this defensive energy here. Perhaps a rumor got out of some sort and it's kind of left you on your heels here. It could have to do with a union with somebody that you feel really close to. It could be somebody that you work with. Because so far all we've got here is wands and swords, which makes me think that this is rumor. Like nothing inappropriate went on here, that this was a rumor that was started by somebody. Because it could be that, you work with someone or you're just involved with somebody who you feel is a strong ally, that the two of you can complete a lot. I'm getting work, like the two of you might work together and you work really well together. You know, you get a lot of projects done. You may have won awards together or come up with some really innovative ideas. And someone was gossiping about this. And it could have left the two of you out in the cold, in the sense that maybe you were let go, or you just feel like you were segregated from the rest of the work pool. And again, if this is in your personal life, you know, it could be like family. Okay, the situation here. I get this sense that there's this Knight of Wands is somehow involved. So there's two things that pop into my mind. Either the Knight of Wands started all of this, so an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or somebody who's just really impulsive. A bit of a shit disturber is kind of what I'm getting. You know, fun person, kind of likes to stir it up and kind of gets, you know, everybody going. But is, you know, up to no good is the energy that I'm feeling here. And perhaps was jealous of the successes here and wanted to feel more powerful. And so this is why they were spreading rumors, is so that they could feel more in control of their life. And again, I'm just getting power here because he's got the world in his hands and he's looking out, you know, into the vastness of the world there. And saw that, you know, was jealous of this here. And so created this to result in that Five of Pentacles energy. And it's possible that this person actually did come out victorious, or at least they felt in the interim that this would lead to victory for them. I really don't feel like anything happened. Like, again, I feel like this was absolutely a rumor based in false information. Sorry, that might be really specific, so it might not resonate, you know, with a lot of folks. But it's what I'm getting for now. Tell us more about this situation here, please. I'm not feeling the other person's energy in this. So far, I feel like it's just you. And so you might be the one that's being, the masculine energy might be the one that's getting persecuted is the word I'm coming up against. And again, this king is outside of the kingdom. And again, there's just that feeling alone. If this is the case and someone has started this rumor, this did some significant damage. For what? For their ego? Yeah, I'm just getting here, it could be rumors about an affair. Someone's saying that the King of Pentacles is actually a player. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Oh, there's a star again showing up on the top of the deck this time. Yeah, Five of Swords really representing a battle that a person feels that they've won, but at what cost? At what cost is this person stirring this up? Emperor at the bottom here. Aries energy. Someone who wants to be boss. With the star, though, it's interesting because the star is kind of that calming, soothing relief. It's a balance between the emotions and I want to say land, but that's not. How do I describe this? It's the balancing the emotions, being grounded in your emotions. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. There's something here about a red bird. I don't know if that's the name of a company or something like that, but that's showing up in here. So tell us more about this star energy here. How is it that the star is coming out of all of this? The moon and ace of wands. Goodness, more wands energy. So wands, you know, is all about movement. It's all about drive. It's about forward motion. You know, it could be tempers and passions and that sort of thing. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom here. Oh, and the Queen of Wands. I'm just going to read from the bottom of the deck. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Oh my. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go back to this and I'll go back to that, but that's telling. So the moon to me is always about secrets. In this deck, though, it's about secrets coming out, which is leading to this new beginning, this forward movement. Perhaps the truth will come out. Tell us more about this Ace of Wands, please. I'm going to use my second deck here. Give it a quick shuffle. We got the Ten of Swords and the Devil on the split. There's a lot of hurt and pain that's come from this. Whatever is going on, this has caused a lot of trouble. One more shuffle. Yeah, Five of Cups and the Emperor showing up again. Okay, tell us more about this Ace of Wands. What's to come? What's to come in this situation? Please clarify the Ace of Wands. And then we'll get to that bottom of the deck energy there that tells a little bit of the backstory I'm hearing. Okay. Sorry, whenever I get that feeling in my chest that speaks of grief. So again, this has been incredibly hurtful. The Hanged Man. So Hanged Man is taking time out to reflect and to think about what you're going to do. It might be that you're having to start over, Taurus. Clarify the Hanged Man. What are you thinking about here? What are you reflecting on? I'm also getting like, it's almost like this sense of if I give this time, things will be clear. I just need to give this some time. Eight of Swords coming out, some more communication. Eight of Swords is all about being bound, and feeling this sense of like, everything's been drained out of me. All the feelings are drained out of me, like just hopeless. I get this hopeless type of feeling. But it's a self-induced imprisonment in that, you know, that the tie is bound so loosely that really you could just wiggle yourself out of it and throw off that blindfold. But it's almost like this is so bad. Like you feel like this is so hopeless that there's no way you can get out of this, when in fact you absolutely can. Tell us more about this Eight of Swords here, this Hanged Man. So we've got the Strength card coming out next with the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords again, and the Five of Wands. So again, more conflict, competition is what I get from that as well. Look at that, the Five of Pentacles. Can you all see that? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck again. We've got the Five of Pentacles coming out after this. Nine of Pentacles again showing up over here with the Queen of Cups. Oh, we had the Queen of Wands here. That might be the end of it. Yeah, okay. So, with the Strength card here and the Four of Swords with the Page of Swords, again, we've got the Page of Swords showing up. I just feel like these lies, this information coming in has put you in this Four of Swords position. It's requiring all the strength that you have in you to get through this. You really, I just heard like I'm in a bind. I'm also getting this energy of how do you put this out? How do you put this rumor out? Like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to prove to everybody that it's false sort of thing? It's like, I want to lay this to rest. Could have involved a Leo. Here we are, Knight of Wands. Yeah, this might have been a Leo who did this. Running off at the mouth here. But in any event, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, I feel like this is likely your spouse, and the Queen of Wands is probably somebody that you were working with or that you were involved with in some capacity. And the rumor was that you were giving to both. All right? You were giving to both. With the Nine of Pentacles here, with the Ten of Cups, issues related to love for sure. I just get this sense that this other person, that this Queen of Wands energy here is somebody who is single. They're, financially independent. They have a lot of self-respect. There's someone that is just a good person. Like, just an admirable person. What a shitty thing to do. Honest to God. And then the Ten of Cups energy here. It's like happily ever after. Yeah, you're happy in your marriage. You were happy in your marriage. This person did not come in between. I don't know what the heck. That's terrible. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some advice here. I really feel pulled to my Moonology deck these days. How are we for time? Oh, we're about average. Let's get some advice for Taurus folks here. Might also be some cross watchers showing up here. I feel like this other person, or potentially the spouse, get some final advice for Taurus, please. Luck is on your side. Communication is key. Okay. It's funny that that arrow is showing right in between those two cards there. This will be disproven. This will be disproven. Okay. I just heard the truth always sets people free. Okay. There's going to be communication of some sort that comes in. Let's clarify. Communication is key. Tell us more about that. I just feel like there needs to be open dialogue amongst all parties. I'm hearing integrity too. Like, both of you have so much integrity that I can't believe people would even believe this, because it's not. It's this person. I'm just getting this sense of like, don't run and hide from this. Like, bring it out into the open and talk about it. Don't let them feel like don't let yourself feel like all hope is lost. And I think you might just be needing to get your strength back again, to rest for a bit and get your strength back to deal with it. A time to give rather than take. That's funny. That came up in Sag as well. Potentially giving information. You need to give out this information. This is reassuring to me because this is blue is to me again like that throat chakra and communication. Gemini obviously is all about communication. New moon in Virgo, right? This very healing energy. It just makes me feel like everything's going to be okay. Any other advice? Final advice for Taurus, please. Yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. Your hard work is paying off. Have faith in your dreams, okay? Confidence is the key to your success. All right, so hold your head high. Go forward confidently. Keep the lines of communication open. And the cards are saying here that luck is on your side, okay? So, Taurus, if this is your story, my condolences, and I hope it all turns out for you. If it's not your story, this wasn't your reading, and you can go check out my playlist for other titles, or check out the amazing YouTube readers. My goodness, there's so many now. So many. Some, really seasoned, and some that are brand new, just starting out, that are just awesome. There's something for everybody. Okay, loves, take care. Bye for now.